Oh, baby, it is time. Look at this sexy title screen. You also saw the title placard card that I put in the beginning with that little 10-second kind of music thing, so you're not surprised by this. It's not a shocker. Also, the title of the video kind of gave it. Look, just work with me here. I'm kind of excited to play this. One of my favorite games from when I was a kid. Super Mario RPG. We're going to name our character Mario. You know why? Because his name is Mario. You stupid idiot. It also doesn't matter. You're just really naming the file name. I'm sure Square Enix might have tried to say, hey, can we have our characters renamed? No. I'm sure Nintendo said, no, you're not renaming Mario. He's Mario. Just let him be Mario. Okay, so we gotta set up the premise. Bowser in the background has his hands up. He's having a great old time raising the roof back there in his Koopa-mobile. It's been like 14 seconds, and the princess already has been kidnapped. And Mario did nothing about it, even though he was in a little hut about 15 feet away. So just another regular old day at the Mushroom Kingdom. Typical Thursday, just minding your own business, and then all of a sudden the princess gets kidnapped and Mario has to go get her. You will find out how quickly everybody is adapted to this because nobody's shocked anymore. They all just go like, oh yeah, the princess is gone. Hey Mario, you want to go get her? You know, like it's going to the store or something. Want to pick up some eggs and, stop by and grab the princess. Anyway, this is sort of a hybrid platform RPG. Ooh. We'll talk about some of the mechanics along the way. If you know the game, maybe learn something new. I know a decent amount about this. If you don't know the game, don't worry about it. Not a big deal. So it's all turn-based, and we've got different menus going on. We got items, we got special attacks like jump, which we'll use in a little bit. We got some defense and some running options, and we have straight-up attacks. You also have the ability to time your hits, both offensively and defensively. So if I hit the A button, I get this extra second punch there. It's kind of uppercut. If I don't, I just hit him once. Timing hits mean you can do up to twice as much damage on offense, and on defense, it means you can reduce pretty much any physical hit to 0. If you time it right. There's a range. So on offense, you get like 1.5 to 2 times, and on defense, you can either reduce the damage by up, like as little as half to 0 if you time it right. There are some abilities like spells and a few unblockable attacks that you obviously cannot time to reduce, and you just got to hold it. But for the most part, it keeps you engaged. A lot of other games have done this, but not a ton. And most of them are in the Mario series, so the Mario and Luigi games, the Paper Mario games. Lost Odyssey did it. That was kind of fun. I just like the fact that it keeps you a little bit more engaged in a turn-based system. So we're fighting Bowser about 2 minutes into the game, which is cool. Bowser has unlimited HP because he's too good. So we're just going to focus on this little chain guy behind him. If we were to jump on Bowser or punch him or whatever, Princess essentially gives us the tip that it's not going to work. Don't do it. And there he goes. The struggle is real. Mario might be celebrating a little bit too earlier, and Princess is imploring me to fight. I don't know why, but I did it. It's fine. Now remember, these chandeliers were, I don't know, 10, 15, maybe 20 feet if we're being generous off the ground. Don't worry about it. What's happening right now with the falling dome? It's fine. No, Bowser. Funga. That is one of the more weird things about this game. There is, like, very literal onomatopoeia, but instead of words that sound like the sound they are, people actually say things like funga, or she's going to say shriek here in a minute. Yeah. It's a little strange. I like to actually think they're saying the words, though. Like, I want to walk up behind somebody and scare them and have them go, shriek! And now that sword has gently nestled into Bowser's Keep, we have the title screen. Put the placard up. Show me those stars. And now I get thrown 17 miles. Mario having a house in these sort of games is pretty common. It's weird because it's not really a series. So there's this, and then there's the Paper Marios, and then there's the Mario and Luigi's like Superstar Saga and Inside Story, and Sticker Star, which is not actually a game. But they're not all connected. They're similar. They're hybrid RPG platformers, and, you know, the timed hits are in a lot of them. But it's not the same. All right, here we go. Jump. Break free. Mario's house has extra hats, which is good, because he takes more damage without his hat on. Makes sense. We could take a nap, but there's no time. Yeah, ooh, about that. Yeah, it's Bowser again. Here we go again. Third time this week. I have to imagine they had this thing up on the wall. It's like days since Bowser incident, but they can't ever get it above single digits, so they only have one spot. They don't even attempt to get to 10. Anyways, we're going to save real quick, not because we care or because we're worried about death, but because if we don't, the Toad's like, hey, let me give you a tutorial about saving. And we're like, no thank you, pass. But you don't get to pass. The only way we do get to pass is to skip it entirely. Alright, so 5 minutes into the game, now we've been to Bowser's Keep twice, but this time it's not going to go quite so well, because there's a giant sword who can talk. The Smithy Gang. Now, I don't know what this is. Is he chewing the road up from up there? Going, is he causing an earthquake with guttural shouts? I don't know. It's fine. Mario gives him a jump as a goodbye, like, I'll be back. I'm gonna jump that gap someday, you'll see. Alright, so we better go tell Toad, because I don't think we're getting the princess back right this minute. Also sets up one of the more fun mechanics of this game, where he explains what happens. Since he's a silent character, he still speaks in some sense. They interact with him, but he just tells things through pantomime. And everybody gets it, because he's so good at it. Like, we're talking top-tier charades play. Alright, we gotta talk to the Chancellor. First, we gotta jump on our bed. Excellent. And just as we try to leave, here comes Toad again, barging in with his tutorials. He even hurt us for 1 HP, but he's given us a mushroom, so we'll forgive him. It's early in the game, it's a little bit too soon to have grudges. I know how to use items, it's the X button, it's fine. And then all of a sudden, here comes a Goomba. He says, hey, look at me. Oh, there's monsters everywhere. Oh, okay. I do know about timed hits, and I like the scene that happens from this. I don't think we get experience if we do the tutorial, so we're just gonna tell him yeah. And Toad starts talking some trash, and the Goomba's like, bye. Because he knows. Mario knows about timed hits, so I'm dead. I don't want to die. I'm 2 days away from retirement. I'm out. Okay, and again, because we're kind, he's given us another present, some mushrooms for the road, so we're gonna forgive him. But keep in mind, I'm only gonna be so tolerant of Toads before I lose my mind. So we'll do a couple of fights here on the way. A couple specific ones to get items, but also just a few more. We want to get a level before the end of the next screen, because there's a boss fight coming. And I don't think we need to be level 2 for it, but it'd be nice. Pretty straightforward battles. These Goombas die to virtually anything. Again, I don't need time hits to do it, but it's nice to get in the rhythm. Why not? Basically, it's a slow climb to level 2. at some point you start to get more than one experience per fight, per enemy, whichever it may be. At this point, these Goombas are worth 1 XP. But that's all we've got. There's a couple turtles, but still, not a lot to work with. The slowdown is real. Koopas are weak to jump. They resist punch, so we gotta jump on their backs and just murder kill them. Now, the other added bonus here is the more you use certain abilities in the game, and jump is one of them, they slowly start to get an increase in their damage. So I think it's every, I don't know, 3 or 4 or so times that you use it, and you get an extra 1 power for it. It's not a huge boost, but it's nice that some of the abilities that you really enjoy using, you can end up getting them better just from repeated use. Alright, so we're gonna go up here and save this Toad. I don't know why, he's never done anything for me, but it's okay. It's just a thing we're supposed to do because we're Mario. Now, despite all the time hit stuff for both offense and defense, there's no preemptive strikes, so I can't like jump on the Goomba and get a free turn, or do damage on the way in. That's an element of some other games, but not this one. It's got the peppy thing going. I saw my life flash before my eyes! Thank you. That restores flowers, which are what we need to do spells. This Goomba just came wandering into the wrong neighborhood. We also have to be wary of our health. It's getting a little bit low. Okay. So the game knew I was constructing that sentence and decided, no, you don't gotta say that. Don't even worry about it, brother. We got you. Check the menu real quick. We can go to status and see where we're at. 3 more experience. All right. Let's keep going. Well, this is only 2, so that sucks. But it's okay. Oh, lovely. I mean, we have plenty of mushrooms, so we can heal up if we need to. They do more than our total HP. But if they're going to keep throwing those our way, that's lucky. And we'll take it. There's too many enemies running around the game, slowing down. So there was a flower in that chest. Question mark chest box floaty. The flowers basically increase your flower pool. And what's nice about that is all the characters in the game share it, which is a plus and a minus in ways. But it means that we can just keep adding stuff to it right now, and we don't have to worry about, okay, are we going to have to use that on a different character later? It's just one pool, so as we add characters later, and there will be some, spoiler, they'll all just have access to the same thing. We get some nice stat boosts, and here's one of the cooler things about this game. You have the ability to kind of influence the way your characters build. You can go with more strength stuff, you can do magic, you can do health. However, for each level, there's usually one that's better, and you'll see here, this one's plus 3 magic attack and a magic defense. It's plus 4 total. This is like 3 health, right? And this is 1 and 1. So with very few exceptions, we're going to look for the best stat increase and take it. Because it'll all be beneficial later on. Koopas are still so free to jumps. Goodbye. Now we are pretty much out of flowers. That's okay. Because we got that honey syrup. And we intend to use it. Now, Mario is back at full health because he leveled, so that's handy. And notice how much the damage went up. So there's a very wide spread of effects that levels have in RPGs, right? Some games, they're minuscule, don't do much. A lot of Tales games are an example of that. You get a level, and sometimes in the games you get like extra skill points from them. Sometimes all you get is like a little bit of health and TP maybe. In this game, levels matter. They matter a bunch. Every little level, especially because the max level is not super high, is important because it has such a profound impact on your stats. Oop, got in a fight with a Spiny I didn't mean to. It's okay. Now, one of the cool and intuitive things about this is I cannot jump on these enemies. They have spikes on their back. If I do it, I hurt myself. Makes sense, right? And I don't think we're going to spend the time to get another level. That's just excessive. Let's double check real quick. Where are we at? 26. Yeah, no. No. Just going to look around for treasure chests real quick. Kind of watch Lakitu 2 fly through the skies. Get in another fight accidentally. I'm just thinking. Yeah, we're good. Get out of here. I don't want to take the time to kill him the other way, so we're going to use the flower points. Going pretty good. Pretty smooth. Got some coins. Got to come over here and find some trouble. I don't know why the hammer doesn't like me. I haven't done anything to him. This is them warning me. This is like an encounter. Don't do this. And I can leave if I want to. Look at the toad squirming. But he can't break free because the guy's got him by the back of the vest. Oh, no. I made his hammer even more mad. You know, I just want to make the hammer and me be friends. Anyways, we get our boss music. That's pretty cool. We got some Hammer Bros. That's iconic. Good song. Alright, so in this fight we're going to do something a little bit strange. We are going to spread out this damage a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Oh my. So we'll just go ahead and do the mushroom because, ow. No, stop that. I can't block that. Or maybe I can. It's got the stars coming out. I think that means I can block it, but when the hell do I do it? There we go. Okay. The reason we spread out the damage is because when we kill one of these, the other one's going to get a boost. I don't remember if it's attack up and defense up. It's called Valor up, but I think it is both. So if we don't land that earlier jump, then this becomes tougher. As it is, just punch him in the face. And we got a flower jar, which is cool because it's an item that increases our flowers. Yes, yes, Toad. I don't know, where do you think the hammer came from, you stupid idiot? It's a hammer? Oh. That means it's well crafted. The Hammer Brothers are well known for having excellently crafted weapons. Look at Mario's face. Such a childlike wonder and mischief in his eyes. Okay, finally the Toad is out of our life. Unfortunately, we're going to be seeing quite a few more of them. What do you say we go equip that hammer? 10 more attack works for me. To the Mushroom Kingdom.